All praises, glory, and honor to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Rakakadash.
We are absolutely sick and tired of it, and so are the American people. This sham of an institution is doing nothing for the American people, nothing for the betterment of the people that send their representatives here. And we have people infected with COVID coming across our southern border into Texas, and you all put masks up front here on the people's house. We got to go around and see, okay, we can't come to the floor. I can't execute my constitutional duty unless I wear a mask. Well, which is it? Vaccines or masks? Do the vaccines work or they don't work? Do the masks work so they don't work? I'd like to know which it is. I'd like Dr. Fauci to come down and answer a single question about natural immunity. If you've been infected with a virus, do you have immunity? Or are they just going to go around poking people saying you must take a vaccine? Oh, but sorry, the vaccine doesn't work. You must wear a mask. This institution is a sham, and we should adjourn and shut this place down.
Just to clarify something from earlier, is Kevin McCarthy a moron, and if so, why?
I said earlier in my comment, science, 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 and science. On almost every subject that you can name, science is the answer. Whether it's the climate crisis, whether it's a health crisis, whether it's our preeminence in the world in technology, science, 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 science. To say that wearing a mask is not based on science, I think is not wise, and that was my comment. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Very much. Tucker Carlson with this on the new mask mandates.
We have long ago left the realm of public health. This is about politics and it's about social control. The Biden administration has decided it owns your body, and the media agree with that. If the rest of us allow that grotesque claim to go unchallenged, we are in deep trouble going forward for generations, long after COVID recedes, and it will at some point.
A New York Post op-ed went after what it calls more mask madness from the CDC, saying it was just a week ago the agency said teachers and students did not need to wear masks. Republican governors tearing into the new guidance as well. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis says it's not based on science. Nebraska Governor Pete Ricketts says it flies in the face of public health goals. Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds says it's not grounded in reality or common sense.
And saying masks for everyone, then you get all the Republican governors up thinking, and correctly thinking, this could be an intrusion on civil liberties again, when again, the mask, are you wearing it properly? What is it, a flimsy piece of cloth? It's not stopping the spread. What stops the spread of the highly infectious Delta variant is the vaccine. And Walensky said something about that to me, too, which I actually like. She said, a lot of people out there are allergic to mandates, vaccine mandates. Yes, they are. And that's why the comments out of President Biden are very concerning.
All right, Shalom, brothers and sisters in this truth. I'm your brother, Mr. LJ, coming to you again. Hope, Lord willing, this will be an edifying lesson to those of you who are tuning in. And today we're going to go in the book of Jeremiah 6, starting with verse 10. And it says, to whom shall I speak and give warning, that they may hear? Behold, their ear is uncircumcised, and they cannot hearken. Behold, the word of the Lord is unto them a reproach. They have no delight in it. And as you can see here, when you saw in that video, there were Jakes and they're walking, getting that Maxine waters, okay? As if it was like, they were selling no candies, okay? With no kind of discernment at all of what actually is going on. And you can also see the expression of the anger that's coming from the various Edomites as they are now getting ready to go against each other, because there's this blame game that's going on, okay? Now, I'm not going to focus this lesson on the Edomites, them, and their demise that's going to be coming. That's going to be another lesson. Today, this is really going into Jake, because see, Jake, look at this, and Jake doesn't understand what is going on around him. As the video I put up yesterday, made Jake was, it is the buffalo that's out in the field, and the lions are encompassed around this buffalo, ready to hunt it down and eat it, okay? And that's Jake right now, okay? Because they don't have this truth. Okay, going on. Therefore, I am full of the fury of the Lord. I am weary with holding in. I will pour it out upon the children abroad and upon the assembly of young men together. For even a husband with the wife should be taken, the age with him that is full of days. And these people are getting ready right now to come with great vengeance. Okay, and we're not talking about just your, what people are used to seeing is the SWATs, putting Jake down like that. No, these are regular citizens that are going to be taking up arms, and they're frustrated. Why? Because when you take a look at headlines like this, get vaccinated or fire. Ken Ligon says in his business will mandate after FDA approval. Guess what? This guy is co-founder of Home Depot. Guess who works at Home Depot? Low-paying jobs like that. A lot of Jakes all across this country. All right. So you can see these red devils are right now, putting that's chokehold because they have the ability to put the chokehold on everybody. Okay. And you see right here, right now, Biden talk of vaccine mandate sends labor into disarray. Take a look in the background. How many Jakes inside the background? And you can read these articles. I will put the links inside the lesson. Let's continue. And their houses shall be turned unto others with their fields and wives together. And I will stretch out my hand upon inhabitants of the land, said the Lord. Okay. The moratorium ends in 3 days. Okay. And this is going to be a wake up call for a lot of Jakes that have put their trust into this place. Okay. And as we all recall, if you go into the book of, let's go into the book of Isaiah 13 and 15, it says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. And that sword comes in many different ways, which includes the dreaded starvation and famine, homelessness, disease and pestilence, and all those things. And Jake is about to get that right now. Okay, there's a great decision for Jake to make right now, based on what's going on here with these mandating. Continuing. For from the least of them unto the greatest of them, everyone is given to covetousness. And from the prophet even unto the priest, everyone dealeth falsely. And we have all our pastors. See, the pastors of these church like Creflo Dollar, T.D. Jakes and those, and all those pastors are getting rich off Jake throwing their hard-earned money or wherever they get the money from at their feet every Sunday. They're not telling them about what's going on. They're not going to put a video up and say, hey, man, look here, take a look at these headlines here. Let's go into some scriptures and see what's going on here, what we need to do, which is obviously to repent to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. They're not doing that. They just stand up there and give you that whole bullshit. And here's where the bullshit comes in from these guys' mouth. And he says, they have sealed, Salakia, they have healed also the hurt of the daughter of my people slightly, saying, peace, peace, when there is no peace. There's no peace. These headlines, these people aren't directing it at each other. They're looking at you. Esau have already set up the headlines to make it seem that it's the Negro and Latinos' fault, the so-called black faults in this country. Okay, now we know how this is going to be dealt with by Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, and that's another lesson I'm going to go into to show you just how this is actually going to play out. Okay, but Jake right now is in great danger and don't see it. Continuing. Were they ashamed when they had committed abomination? Nay, they were not at all ashamed, neither could they blush. All right? See? And that should give you an indication right there. Neither could they blush. Okay? Can we blush? No, nobody can see our blush when we blush. All right? That gives you an indication who Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is talking about, us. Therefore, they shall fall among them that fall, and at the time I visit them, they shall be cast down, said the Lord. Thus said the Lord, stand ye in the way and see, and ask for the old paths where is the good way, and walk therein, and you shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein. So our people do not want to go back to the old days of when we, follow the commandments, when we please our Lord Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, when we were angelic people on this earth, we walked with pride, okay? We, our women dress properly, our men dress properly, we're men, okay? But they don't want to go back to that. They want to follow the devil's way. Okay. And now they're going to find out that following the devil's way is going to lead to what? Destruction. Continuing. Also, I set watchmen over you saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet. But they said, we will not hearken. Why? Well, we don't look like T.D. Jakes. We don't drive, $400,000 vehicles or have a $20 million house and stuff like that. We're not Jay-Z. Okay. We're not Michael Jackson, who's dead. Okay, we're not these people with any type of power in this queendom. All right, so they're not going to listen to us. We're just ordinary guys to them. All right, continuing. Therefore, hear ye nations, and know, O congregation, what is among them. Hear, O earth, behold, I will bring bring evil upon this people, even the fruit of their thoughts, because they have not hearkened unto my words, nor to my law, but rejected it. So a lot of jakes, they feel like, hey, you know what? I've got 401k plan. I'm doing well and all of that stuff. But see, here's you take a look at it. The devil is saying, hey, I'm going to have everybody that's working for me take this juice or else. Okay. Now let's see how Jake is going to deal with that. What else do they have to fall on? They don't have the truth in them. So what else are they going to fall on? Okay. Continuing. To what purpose cometh there to me incense from Sheba and a sweet cane from a far country? Your burnt offerings are not acceptable, nor your sacrifices sweet unto me. They live in false idolatry. They think that they're worshiping Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi when they're worshiping, Caesar Borgia, the white Jesus. Okay, they go and have that crucifix in their hand, worshiping the so-called Virgin Mary. Okay, they have no understanding whatsoever, and they're being pacified by these doggone pastors, who are just, looking for filthy lucre, just the money. All right. And Jake will listen to any shit, man. Why are you going to an Edomite pastor talking crap to you? You think they're really speaking on your behalf or trying to, invite you into the kingdom to them? They don't even know what the kingdom is. They think it's some little fairy imagination place there with some old white dude, or, in this case, a red dude with a beard that's going to say, hey, come in. If you're fired, come on in. It's not going to be the case. Continuing. Therefore, thus said the Lord, behold, I will lay stumbling blocks before this people, and the fathers and the sons together shall fall upon them. The neighbor and his friends shall perish. Thus said the Lord, behold, a people cometh from the north country, and a great nation shall be raised from the sides of the earth. They shall lay hold on bow and spear. They are cruel, the white man, okay, and have no mercy. Their voice roared like the sea, and you can see, look at this headline, okay? That's roaring like the sea right here. Okay, they're getting pissed. All right. Hey, I wear a mask, but the other people are unvaccinated people, and they thinking the unvaccinated people are Jake, when in fact Jake is making up the numbers. That's the reason why you don't see the headlines anymore about Jake, them pushing towards Jake anymore, because they've got him. All right. All you need is a doggone 2-piece and a biscuit, and these stupid dumb Jakes will go and get it. All right. So they already got him. All right. Continuing. We have heard the fame thereof. Our hands waxed feeble. Anguish had taken hold of us, and pain as a woman in travail. We know all about Esau's, judgment that he's brought on this earth through, through by the order of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. You can take a look at this right here. Let's type in this here, Hiroshima. All you need to do is type in Hiroshima, and there you go. They love, bombing. Okay, and take a look at it. All right. That's Esau's work right there. All right. And Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi gave him the ability to do that. All right. That's his work right there. Take a look at these people. That's his work. Okay. Jake has a lot of these to look forward to. All right. Continuing. We have go not forth in the field, nor walk by the way, for the sword of the enemy and fear is on every side. Man, take a look at this. Everywhere you go, okay, Esau has these guys around. This is what people are used to seeing Jake in. This situation right here. All right. On the ground, being brutalized by this man and his forces. Okay, this is his teeth. All right, continuing. O daughter of my people, gird thee with sackcloth and wallow thyself in ashes. Make thee mourning as for an only son. Most bitter lamentation, for the spoiler should suddenly come upon us. And that's what you see us right here. Okay, the lowly right now crying boldly against this man. This man can do anything to us. He knows who we are. He knows our IP address. He knows our address. He knows everything about us. All right. But we don't have anything to fear from him. We fear Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. We don't fear this red demon. We already know what he's capable of. Many of us serve in his doggone demonic freaking doggone police forces, his military, security, his prison system, all that shit. We already seen what this motherfucker can do. All right. And that ain't shit compared to what Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is going to do to them, and also the Jakes that are actually going to work along, with them against us. All right. Continuing. I have set thee for a tower and a fortress among my people, that thou mayest know and try their way. They are all grievous revolters, walking with slanders. They are brass and iron. They are all corrupters. Okay. You take a look at the corrupters here. All right. See these people right here? Very proud. This is proud Jake right here. All right. Jake is very, very, very proud here. When they have some type of accomplishment. Okay. they have some type of accomplishment. Jake is very, very proud. Okay. They're officers, they're the head of this, the chief of this. They went to, ROTC, they're doctors and medical this, they're this fucking faggot over here, a football player. These are all millionaires right here, you see right here on the screen. Okay. Okay. And these are the people that our people follow because they look and see this is the way you have to be here in Great Babylon. Okay. They were revolting against the Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi because they trust into this. They really just believe that this is forever because they don't understand the judgment of Esau, which includes them. Okay? Or any of us that are part of this 2/3. Okay? Continuing. The bellows are burned and lead is consumed in the fire. The founders melted in vain, for the wicked are not plucked away. And they're going to be amongst Jake continuously. No matter what. Okay? They're going to be amongst Jake. Reprobate silver shall man call them, because the Lord had rejected them. Okay? So in this society, these guys are top notch right here. Doctors and all this other stuff, and you can bring out tons of videos and show Jake in his pride. Okay? Because why? Esau is, praising them or whatever the case is like that. And they love that. Now let's take a look at some of the impact that Jake is going to be facing here. Okay? But see, because Jake is simple as itself. So let's take an issue, impact, and solution. Okay? When they all come up against the system, okay, when Esau go against Esau, when Esau go against Jake go against Esau, blah, 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 okay, the vaccinated against the unvaccinated, it's going to cause an administrative problem because you're going to have a lot of people who are going to say, hey, I'm not taking it. This is going to slow administrative profit. Guess who's on welfare to impact? Jake, mostly Jake, and a lot of Edomites, okay? Medicaid, Social Security, all of that is all going to come to a screeching halt, all right? Law enforcement depletion. Hey, a lot of the law enforcement are going to say, screw you. Okay, that's gonna leave Rome open for chaos and civil unrest. Okay, society breaking down, broken supply chain. That's gonna lead to famine, limited process, increased prices. Why? Because most of the people who actually can do shit, or the smart ones, are gonna be like, screw you, man. Because these are the ones that may have a little savings on the side and say, let me see how this is gonna plan out. All right, because they're already preparing their mind for death. All right, and to fight back. Mass eviction. That's coming in 4 days. That's gonna start. Okay, famine, crimes, stability, broken down stability, okay, or instability. Pestilence is coming with that. I showed you the picture of those people outside, okay. Division. This is civil war that's coming, okay, and that civil war is going to be, and I said it yesterday, amongst the 18 nation. You can have, and the people who are going to really feel this is going to be Jake, okay, which includes the so-called blacks and the Latinos, and the next set of people that are going to feel this the most are going to be the Moabites looking people. If you look like an Asian person in this country, you're going to get the brunt of it from Esau, and you're going to get the brunt of it from Jake. But it's going to be a clash of everybody. All right? Resistance. Okay? There's going to be a resistance. This is a spirit Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi has put into people. Why? Because this is his show. Okay? He is going to make this happen. Okay? So there's no way that Jake is going to get out of this by not listening, by going with the enemy, which is Esau. Okay? Who in his feeble attempt is trying to, regurgitate or, bring back up, revive his empire, which is on a decline. Okay. And the next lesson, I want to go into how this is going to impact Esau and the judgment that is coming to Esau. Okay. So I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to end it right here because I don't want to make this too long. Okay. Hope you were edified. Let's give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Bahasham Rakakadash. Okay, I'd like to give a shout out to the prophets at Great Millstone, the brothers and teachers putting this lesson out every day. And the brothers out there that are putting out their lesson and feeding the sheep. And to you brothers and sisters that are tuning in, Shalom.